Astropaths, psychic adepts known as psychers, serve as the indispensable conduits of communication in the sprawling universe of Warhammer 40,000. Their unique role enables them to relay messages across the vastness of the galaxy, ensuring the survival and cohesion of the Imperium of Man. The black ships of the Adeptus Astrotelepathica gather these psychers from countless planets of the Imperium. Taken at a young age, the psychers undergo a rigorous training and testing process that is both harsh and unyielding. A mere fraction survives and successfully becomes astropaths, with the rest tragically perishing or used as sustenance for the Emperor's life in a ritual known as the Astronomicon. Astropaths are marked by their experience of soul-binding. This ritual connects them to the Emperor in a metaphysical sense, resulting in the enhancement of their psychic abilities and offering protection against the warp's malevolent entities. After undergoing this process, these psychers are often left sightless, as their ordinary senses are replaced by psychic perception. Astropaths, once bound and trained, are distributed throughout the Imperium. Some are assigned to the colossal ships of the Imperial Navy, while others govern sectors of Imperial space. Regardless of their assignment, they maintain an intricate web of psychic communication, acting as the nerves of the vast Imperium. They transmit and receive messages, many bearing grim news of war, death, and destruction, ensuring the functioning of the vast empire. In addition to their role as communicators, astropaths also serve as advisors, diplomats, and battlefield assets. They wield their psychic powers to resolve disputes, maintain order, and provide tactical advantages. However, they bear a tremendous burden. Their minds are continually at risk from the horrors of the warp, and their duties carry a profound psychological strain, which may lead to mental instability or insanity. Within the social fabric of the Imperium, these psychers occupy a dual position of respect and suspicion. Their connection to the warp and psychic abilities earn them fear and awe, yet their existence is often marked by isolation due to the mystery that shrouds their practices and the fear of the psychic and the unknown among the populace. These psychers are overseen by the Adeptus Astrotelepathica and specifically trained within the Scholastica Psychana. This institution molds the psychers into disciplined conduits of the Emperor's psychic might, monitors their well-being, and ensures that the psychic communication network remains unbroken. The training they undergo in these institutions is rigorous, focusing on honing their psychic skills and strengthening their mental fortitude. They are taught to control their power, to shield their minds from the predatory entities that inhabit the warp. Astropaths' service is not just limited to the battlefield or imperial governance. They also play a crucial role in the spiritual life of the Imperium. They serve as keepers of law, often being the only connection many far-flung colonies have to the central worlds. Their psychic visions often serve as warnings or prophecies, guiding the decisions of generals and lords. This spiritual role brings them a modicum of reverence and respect from the population, but also fear and suspicion due to their connection with the supernatural warp. Despite the respect they command and the crucial role they play, the life of an astropath is fraught with constant danger and hardship. The warp, which they must navigate for their communication, is a realm of pure psychic energy. It is a turbulent, chaotic place, teeming with malevolent entities seeking to consume or corrupt the unwary. Every astropath must maintain constant vigilance to avoid falling prey to these forces. The protective effects of the soul-binding process offer some defense, but the dangers are never fully mitigated. It's a constant struggle, a balancing act that requires enormous mental strength and stamina. The hazards of their duty do not end with the threats of the warp. Their psychic abilities make them targets for various enemies of the Imperium, from heretical cults seeking to harness their power to Xenos races attempting to disrupt the Imperial communication network. Astropaths must always be on guard, ready to defend themselves and their charges against any who would do them harm. Despite the support and monitoring provided by the Adeptus Astrotelepathica, the life of an astropath can be one of loneliness and isolation. Their unique abilities and the nature of their duties often set them apart from the rest of the population. Their sightless eyes and the ethereal aura that surrounds them serve as a constant reminder of their otherness, engendering fear and mistrust among those they serve. However, amidst the isolation and constant danger, there is a sense of camaraderie and kinship among the Astropaths. They understand the shared burden they carry, the sacrifices they have made for the greater good of the Imperium. They often form strong bonds of friendship and mutual protection that span across the stars. These bonds are reinforced by their shared experiences and struggles, and by the knowledge that they are not alone in their trials. Ultimately, Astropaths are the lifeblood of the Imperium. They bear the responsibility of keeping the vast machine of the Empire running smoothly, their psychic messages coursing through the vast network of the Imperium like a pulsing heartbeat. They encapsulate the brutal ethos of the Warhammer 40,000 universe. In suffering there is purity, in sacrifice there is sanctity. Their existence underscores the ceaseless human struggle against overwhelming odds, and the indomitable spirit of humanity to survive and endure no matter the cost. Blindness may be the price I pay for the God Emperor's sacred touch, but I see more than you can possibly imagine. I see worlds rolling countless and wondrous beyond. I see colours and sights that would burn your mind to cinders by their merest glimpse. I see them lurking in the spaces between realities, their claws ever scratching to get in, ever wanting. No, it is you who are truly blind, ignorant and imperilled as a helpless child in the blackest night with ravening wolves all around. For they are here, right now around us, and you cannot see. In the dark, in the light, it matters not, for they see you, and they hunger. Astropath Plenipotentiary, Aldous Cole.